So this is Cyclops Gear CGX2. Cyclops Gear reached out to me to let you guys know that if you're on the market for an action cam but don't want to break the bank, then look no further. Now let's check out the CGX2. We're looking at a 12 megapixel camera with a built-in LCD screen, which is really nice as you won't always find a built-in screen on cameras like these. This is perfect for watching playback of your shots to make sure you nailed it without having to throw your SD card into a computer. It's shooting with a 180-degree wide-angle lens, so you're going to be able to fit a lot into the shot. This thing records in 1080p at up to 60 frames per second and can even go up to 4K but only at 10 frames per second. It also has built-in Wi-Fi, so you can use its iOS and Android app as a viewfinder or a remote. Using the phone as a viewfinder is actually pretty useful since there's little delay between what's going on and what's displayed on the screen. And with a range of 30 meters, it can get pretty far without having to worry about losing your connection. Navigating the menus is pretty simple, but I've found that with action cams having so few buttons, it's actually useful to check out the manual to get up to speed a bit faster. This thing isn't just budget friendly, it's also packed with a wide range of accessories that'll up your recording game. And this is where the real value comes in from picking this up. Whether you need to record underwater, attach this thing to a bike or car, there's plenty of gear included so you can get a nice angle and shot. You of course get a waterproof case, a 32GB micro SD card, which is a nice inclusion, a battery that you can access by taking off the faceplate of the camera, a wearable remote so you can hit record or take a picture from a distance, and you also get a bike mount, a helmet mount, a few adapters and arms, and a couple of buckles to lock it in place when using the included adhesives. Not to mention, you'll be able to attach the 1/4-inch thread to the base of the CGX2, which I found to be pretty useful when using some of the gear I already own. I like that there are so many accessories that are included as they usually drive up the overall cost of other action cams, and if there's any particular accessory that you might need that's not included with this, you can actually pick it up since this is compatible with many of the accessories already on the market. Now let's talk about actually using this thing. You've got a couple of modes such as the standard recording, a normal camera for taking pics, slow motion, time lapse, even motion detection, and a cool diving mode for those of you who plan to use this underwater. Diving mode actually allows for automatic exposure and white balance controls, so you don't have to worry about fixing it in post. This is definitely handy since it's hard to know what the best settings might be before you dive underwater. But now, enough about how this thing works. Check out some real shots I was able to pull off with this thing. And that about wraps it up for this video, guys. As I mentioned before, the CGX2 is a nice budget-friendly option if you're on the market for an action cam and you don't want to spend a ton on a camera or a bunch of accessories. But what did you guys think of the footage from the CGX2? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, be the cool guy that gives it a thumbs up, and big thanks to Cyclops Gear for making this possible. And if you guys want to check out the CGX2, check the links down below in the description to learn more. Till the next one, it's your average consumer. Peace.